Well, this is Jesse Coffee, and I will be doing another part of my 20th Century Fox VHS and DVD collection. This one has its roots in a March 1991 reorganization of CBS Fox Video. In the reorganization, Fox got greater control over CBS Fox's operations. FoxVideo was launched to handle the distribution of the company's library, while CBS started to release their stuff under the CBS Video label, the Fox Video Family distribution. But the CBS Fox name was still around, just that name became greatly reduced to just issuing non-theatrical third-party product. Here's The King and I from the Rogers and Hammerstein Collection's 1991 version. That collection was another version of the same collection came about in the early 2000s. And this was printed during the 26th week of 1993. Right here is a 1991 print of Dr. Dolittle, Fox videotape of the 1967 original with Rex Harrison. Of course, there's also the remake that spawned a franchise. First two films in that franchise starring Eddie Murphy, of course. Of course, by that point, by the time he started the Dr. Dolittle remake, Eddie Murphy was transitioning to family films from more R-rated work. Beginning to, anyway. This was printed during the 10th week of 1994. Here comes Miracle on 34th Street, using the Playhouse Video era style case, but just putting the Fox Video stuff on it. Printed during the 41st week of 1992, and I think I at one point saw a print date on there. And it's made out to the point where I can't even read it. Here's an Irving Berlin musical here. There's no business like show business. A reprint, of course, of the CBS Fox era tape. Has the label even. Printed during the 8th week of 1995. There's the original tape of Pacific Heights, released March 21st, 1991. It's one of the films Morgan Creek released to Fox in movie theaters. Of course, the first few Morgan Creek films were released in theaters by 20th Century Fox. Primarily. Has a CBS Fox logo on the label still. And originally released in March 21st, 1991 on CBS Fox Video, and one of the very first tapes, I think, to have a label that looks like this. Whereas the title on this blue modern era rating and the stereo indicator there, and then this blob of text down there. This was printed during the 34th week of 1992, so it has no previews on it. We have a real comedy classic here, directed by Jim Abrams, without the assistance of the Zucker brothers, David and Jerry, but still within the Naked Gun spirit, all three of them perfected. This is Hot Shots, the mother of all movies. This was released on VHS March 19th, 1992. Though it still says copyright 1991 on the back. Printed during the second week of 1992. Here's a 1992 rubber print of An Affair to Remember, with Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr in it. It's a CinemaScope movie from Fox, made in 1957. Has this thing on the inside. So you go to $15 on your own special affair with Superflora and 800 gift line. It has holiday floral arrangement, gourmet baskets, class act, Via Milano, Eternal Spring. Very interesting stuff that came in this tape of An Affair to Remember. And roses, obviously. And this is a copy that actually has a print date. Print date on this tape is August 5th, 1994. Alright, here's My Cousin Vinny, released on VHS November 18th, 1992. And this is a very good legal comedy, I guess you could say. Of course, starring Joe Pesci. Printed during the 30th week of 1993. So I don't think this copy has any previews on it. Alright, here's the Charlie Chaplin Centennial Collection. And the tapes that were released in 1992, although his 100th birthday was on April 16th, would have been on April 16th, 1989, so the company was, I guess you could say, 4 years off, 3 years. This is a Chaplin review. It has A Dog's Life, Shoulder Arms, and The Pilgrim. Printed during the second week of 1993. Another title from the Centennial Collection, The Great Dictator. 1992. CBS Fox released through FoxVideo. Yeah. Printed during the 38th week of 1999, and this came from DJ's Video in Ashland, Oregon. If I 100 Funniest Movies winner, as it says on the front. And again, Charlie Chaplin would have celebrated his 100th birthday in 1989. Which makes the fact that the tapes in the Charlie Chaplin Centennial Collection came out in 1992 appear about 3 years off. Here we have Bette Midler and James Caan starring in For the Boys. This VHS came out August 28th, 1992. With the front back inspired taped to a BASF T120 container. There's the tape there. And it was printed during the 17th week of 1992. Again. There we go. Here are John Wayne and Richard Boone in a tape from the Western Classics series, Big Jake. This movie was made by Cinema Center Films in 1971. It was the first incarnation of CBS's theatrical unit. Cinema Center Films, that is. And this is a 1992 tape. And was printed during the 22nd week of 1994. You have it as CBS Video on there. Here is Duel in the Sun with January Jones, Gregory Peck, and Joseph Cotton. Another tape from the Western Classics series. This time, a film directed by David O. Selznick and leased from ABC, which held the rights to a lot of David O. Selznick movies. This is from 1992, the tape. Printed during the 19th week of 1993. Here's Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I don't have the original Home Alone. I do have this, though. I'm gonna try to track down the FoxVideo print of Home Alone sometime. This tape came out July 27th, 1993. And I taped this to the back for whatever reason, even though the width of that doesn't match the width of, like, this part of the back. At least as far as the text is concerned. And the print date on here, and the week and year come on here. 23rd week of 1993. Right, here's a tape from the Rodgers and Hammerstein Golden Anniversary Collection. It's South Pacific. This, of course, released in 1994. It's still being, and yeah, Oklahoma and South Pacific were still with CBS Fox at this point. CBS still had the video rights to those two movies at the time. There's this $5 coupon with the purchase of any two of these Rodgers and Hammerstein titles. So we got South Pacific, the 1945 version of Stay Fair. Magnetic Video released the 62 version with Pat Boone. Of course, this is the 45 version with Dick Haymes. That got reissued on VHS. Oklahoma, Sound of Music, Carousel, and P&I. And back of it. And that was only good on videos purchased between August 16, 1994 and January 31st, 1995. Printed during the 30th week of 1994. So that's South Pacific. And that's this part of my 20th Century Fox VHS and DVD collection.